Musical memories, songs from the past. Musical memories, songs that will last. Musical memories, songs from above. Musical memories, songs of God's love. In shady green pastures, so rich and so sweet, God leads His dear children along, where the water cool flow bathes the weary one's feet. God leads His dear children along, some through the waters and some through the flood, some through the fire, but all through the blood, and some through great sorrows, but God gives a song in the night season and all the day long. Sometimes on the mount where the sun shines so bright, God leads His dear children along. And sometimes in the valley, in the darkest of night, God leads His dear children along. Those sorrows befall us and Satan oppose, God leads His dear children along. Through grace we can conquer, we'll defeat all our foes. God leads His dear children along. Some through the waters and some through the floods, some through the fire, but all through the blood, and some through great sorrows, but God gives a song in the night season and all the day long. Away from the mire and away from the clay, God leads His dear children along. Away up in glory, eternity's day, God leads His dear children along. Some through the water, some through the flood, some through the fire, but all through the blood, some through great sorrows, but God gives a song in the night season and all the day long. His dear children along. Welcome to Musical Memories. I'm Martha Garvin. I'm so glad you're listening today. It's going to be a request day today on Musical Memories. In fact, I often invite you to send a request. Box 907, Oak Park, Illinois. You know, I've gotten letters that's addressed to many boxes, and somehow the postmaster somehow knows it's me, and they get there. But it's Box 907, Oak Park, Illinois, 60303. I have to tell you about a two wonderful friends of Musical Memories. They're very special to me. Al and Virginia Sills from Orlando, Florida. And Virginia wrote me and said Al's very favorite song is God Leads His Dear Children Along. Now, Al will be 93 this year. And so I thought today we must open the program with Al Sills' very favorite song, God Leads His Dear Children Along. Made me think that that's a testimony to him for 93 years that God has led them along. Such dedicated Christian people. We've been in their homes and we've so loved getting to be with them and share birthdays. And so today we started out with Al's very favorite song, God Leads His Dear Children Along, to celebrate his 93 years. Isn't that something? And from Mary Barbian, she wrote, Dear Martha, thank you for your program. I homeschool my 3 children, 2, 4, 6. Maria 6, Ruth 4, and Lenora is 2. And she says, I appreciate those songs. Thank you, Mary. She went on to say, they teach us about sin and the need for forgiveness. Sounds like a mini sermon there, isn't it? She homeschools the kids and teaches the kids these songs. She said, sometime could you please sing, This world is not my home, I'm just a passing through. This world is not my home, I'm just a passing through. My treasures are laid up somewhere beyond the blues. The angels beckon me from heaven's open door, and I can't feel at home in this world anymore. Oh Lord, you know I have no friend like you. If heaven's not my home, then Lord, what will I do? The angels beckon me from heaven's open door, and I can't feel at home in this world anymore. I have a loving mother up in glory land. I don't expect to stop until I shake her hand. She's waiting there for me by heaven's golden shore, and I can't feel at home in this world anymore. Oh Lord, you know I have no friend like you. If heaven's not my home, then Lord, what will I do? The angels beckon me from heaven's open door, and I can't feel at home in this world anymore. Oh Lord, you know I have no friend like you. If heaven's not my home, then Lord, what will I do? The angels beckon me from heaven's open door, and I can't feel at home in this world anymore. This world. I hope I didn't sing that too jazzy for you, did I? I hope not. I love this next. Well, I do like them all. You've been so kind. You write me, and sometimes you just write and say, Martha, please don't ever stop singing. You know, I have to look in the mirror every now and then, and I see that I'm not as young as I once was. I see all this gray hair, and I think to myself, now how long, Martha, are you going to continue to sing? And I begin to question, and then I go to the mailbox, and then your mail comes that says, please don't ever stop singing. these beautiful old songs. Fanny Crosby song. Jesus, keep me near the cross. There's a precious fountain, free to all, a healing stream flows from Calvary's mountain. In the cross, be my glory ever, till my raptured soul shall find rest beyond the river. I have to read you this letter, titled Musical Memories on the top, from Glidcarbon, Illinois. I think that's outside of St. Louis. Hello, I enjoy watching your TV program. I was watching the other day and you were talking about Fanny Crosby, and you know, I quickly say she's my favorite composer. My great-grandfather was a music writer and wrote the music for Fanny Crosby songs. We often associate Fanny Crosby with the songs, but she usually just wrote the words. She wrote Safe in the Arms. He wrote the music while she wrote the words to Safe in the Arms, Jesus. Isn't that beautiful? And he wrote the words to In the Cross that we just sang. Beautiful. Well, I was moved. And then he went on to say, he also wrote the music for Mr. Philip Bliss. That rings a bell with us again, doesn't it? We've done a program of Philip Bliss's music. He wrote the music for Mr. Bliss of I Will Sing of My Redeemer. Mr. Bliss died in 1876, and these words continue to bless us. I have all the songs and the old manuscript paper. Wouldn't have been fun to see those. I enjoy this old songs that you sing. May God bless you. And thank you to Bill Flack for sending me this letter and giving me this information. We must sing. I must sing. Great song. I will sing of my Redeemer and his wondrous love to me. On the cruel cross he suffered, from the curse to set me free. Sing, oh sing of my Redeemer. With his blood he purchased me. On the cross he sealed my pardon, paid the debt and made me free. Great. And I will tell the wondrous story, how my lost estate to save. In his boundless love and mercy, he the ransom freely gave. Sing, oh sing his triumphant power I'll tell, how the victory he giveth over sin and death and hell. Sing, oh sing of my Redeemer, with his blood he purchased me. On the cross he sealed my pardon, paid the debt, and he made me free. I hope you were singing the harmony part. You know, it's written so it could literally be a choir number, couldn't it? And perhaps it has been at times. I really like those moving parts in there. And of course, you know, I always feel like I probably should stay with the melody. And then I let you do the harmony part. I mentioned to you writing in and telling me your favorite song. I know you can't see this, but it really doesn't say too much. It just says, tenderly he watches over me. Then a name, Ruby Kennedy, Muncie, Indiana. Thank you. Time to sing it, isn't it? Tenderly. Every step, every mile of the way, like a mother watching o'er her baby. He is with you every mile of the way. When you're weak, when you're strong, when you're right, and when you're wrong, in your joy and in your pain, when you lose and when you gain, tenderly watches over you every step, every mile of the way. Long before time began, you were part of his plan. Let no tear dim your brow. He will not forsake you now. Tenderly he watches over you. Every step, every mile of the somewhere. Somewhere, beautiful isle of somewhere, land of the new, where we live anew. Beautiful beautiful isle of somewhere. I didn't want to break between the two of those. It says Sunday evening you played and sang my dad's favorite song. I'm glad for that. From Leela Suggs here, in California, Missouri. I think I've mentioned, have other listeners there. And says, do you know the song Beautiful Isle of Somewhere? Do I know that song? Of course. They sang it at my brother's memorial service many years ago. Isn't it the truth that we cherish such things as that and can never get away from, nor do we want to, of things that mean very much to us? I had to laugh. I got a letter this week. It said, those 30 minutes go by so quickly, Martha. Do they for you? They do for me. It seems like I just sing my first song, and before I know it, the clock is showing me that I only have 2 or 3 minutes left, and I think, oh my, all these songs I brought, and I can't get through that. We'll have to do it again, of course. It's been a request program today on Musical Memories, and I'm so glad that I've gotten to share with you. You know, I love sharing with you many things, and I just recently heard a minister say, and the minute I heard it, I thought, oh, I have to say this to you. I liked it a lot. He said, music is the key that opens heaven's gate. I like that, do you? It does for me often, and so many people have said to me, oh, Martha, you take us to the foot of the cross with these blessed old songs. And that's what I'm hoping that I do on Musical Memories. Take us all to the foot of the cross. Music is the key that opens the gate to heaven. And so until the next time that it's going to be you and I around the piano singing blessed old songs that I like to call Musical Memories. And we've done requests today, and every time I pick up my mail, I think without fail, one of my letters says, Martha, nothing is better. Will you please sing Amazing Grace? We've got time, I think, to do it, so let's do Amazing Grace. And so until the next time, we get to be around the piano together singing blessed old songs that I like to call Musical Memories. I'm Martha Reed Garvin, and I'll see you the next time. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. 'Twas blind, but now I see. Through many dangers, toils, and snares, I have already come. 'Tis grace that taught me safe thus far, and grace will lead me home. And when we